sort of talk about the issue of how we judge other people because of the way they think, the way they feel, the choices they make, and the path that they take in life. The process of being enlightened is not the process of feeling that you are somehow better than other people, or above other people, or even more elevated than other people. I say this because when we all sign up as souls to decide to come to this planet, we have decided to come and experience a variety of things called life. And in order to experience the totality of the human existence, we have to explore everything. We have to explore everything from being conscious and elevated and self-aware of who we are as starseeds or eternal souls. We also have that freedom to come and choose a lifetime in which we experience the opposite of that. Sometimes people come to experience life in a limited way because everything is working in harmony with elevating and providing growth for a person's soul. So for instance, if we have a friend or a family member who is stuck in their ways, let's say they are the type of person that feels that their religion is better than everyone else's. Let's just say that they are to the point of being fanatics. They are operating from an extremist point of view. Nothing you say, nothing that you do, or any way that you live by to provide a beacon of light or inspiration for that person is going to work, because they have specifically come to this lifetime to understand and experience limitation, to experience lack of freedom, to experience lack of expression. Now you may say, why would someone possibly choose to do that? Why would somebody possibly choose to come here, never remember who they are as an eternal being, live in a state of fear based on the current religious or life structures that that person is born into? Because it's necessary. In order to know what we are not, we have to, I'm sorry, let me say that again, it's early, I haven't had my coffee. In order to know what we are, we have to sometimes know what we are not. We have to sometimes experience that. So when we have these people in our lives, and people that are strangers and people that we know and are close to, and they are living in a certain way that we find unacceptable, repulsive, even mind-boggling, everything within the universe makes sense and is in order and is flowing with harmony as it should be. And this is the reason why we have to exercise or learn the art of allowing. Through the art of allowing, we do not judge others because we do not know why they have chosen to exist in the way that they are at this time. We cannot force our opinions on others. We cannot force our philosophies, our thoughts, even our enlightenment and consciousness. We can't force that on someone. A person has to be willing and be open to accept that. Perhaps people are not open to accept things because they're not here to do that. Maybe they are here to understand what it's like to be mentally imprisoned, to be stuck, to be stagnant, so that when they're ready to come out of that, they understand what that felt like from a human perspective. You have to understand all balances or imbalances to reach a state of balance. And this is why we have things such as free will and choice. But everyone is here to learn and grow. And everyone, regardless of whether they look like it or not, or even are aware of it or not, is a divine being with a purpose. And we all belong just as we are, for whatever reasons that the universe has deemed it to be so. So instead of becoming frustrated and angry with people because they don't, because they seem like they're still asleep, they seem like they're still sheep, that they're still followers, that they're still, whatever it is that we feel. Understand that everything is happening as it is because that is the way it's supposed to happen. So we have to reach out to others, and we can plant the seeds, but if they're not ready to accept those seeds, maybe they will be ready in this lifetime, maybe they won't. That is entirely up to that soul, whether or not they want to remember who they are. Perhaps they have chosen this lifetime to block out who they are because they have to learn important lessons. And lessons are not always fun. Lessons are not always easy. Lessons are not always learned the first time, the first several times, sometimes the first 100 times around. So, every spirit, every soul that is here to learn and grow and to experience. So we have to allow that, and we have to sometimes release people with love if they are not in the same frequency we are, and we just have to accept that because everyone is a powerful, divine, cosmic being, and we are here within the cosmos to understand what it is like to live in the 3D, to operate in this plane. And in order to do so, we have to experience the lows before we can get to the highs. Because without the balance of low and high, or what we call positive or negative energy, there can be no joining with the cosmic love force or the creator or the all, whatever it is you're comfortable with calling it. So these are just trials and errors of life that we have to get through. We have to understand that we have to allow people to be as they are, because we are all here to experience where we are, and every person's experience in different lifetimes are going to be different. So this is something that I have come to a realization recently myself, in that we can't control people. We can't make people wake up to who they are. We can't get people out of their mental boxes, or we can't undo the fears that people have in their minds surrounding belief systems or any of the man-made man-made religions here. So this doesn't have to only do with religion. This has to do with anything. Any person that is going through something that you deem negative may, in fact, be a part of that soul's plan to grow. So that's that. That's all I wanted to share with you today. So hopefully we all continue to learn and grow. No one ever knows everything, myself included. This is a journey of learning that we all have chosen to embark on. So just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. Love and light.